Hi, this is Dominic here with Matt and Oliver doing our first Tech of the Week podcast. Oliver, Matt, you want to say something?
Hey guys. Hi.
Alright, so in our Tech of the Week podcast, we are going to focus on which tech each of us have been kind of focusing on over the past week. So in this installment, we have got the Alienware M11X, we have the MacBook Air, and the Sony Ericsson Xperia Arc. So first, I'm just going to start it off with the new MacBook Air. So the new MacBook Air will be boasting the new Mac OS X Lion software, which looks absolutely brilliant, I think. So there is a 11-inch MacBook Air and there is a 13-inch MacBook Air. The 11-inch has a 11.6-inch diagonal screen, and the 13-inch MacBook Air has a 13.3-inch diagonal screen. Both of them are LED screens here, if you want to be precise. The price for the 11-inch MacBook will be $999, but don't forget the tax, and that'll bump it up to like $1,100. Apple always find a way to bump up the prices. And also, and then one of the higher spec ones would be $1,199 for the 11-inch MacBook Air. Now the largest of the two MacBook Airs, the 13-inch, will go for $1,299 for the lower spec one, and $1,599 for the higher spec version. So it isn't really a cheap computer. Now for storage, the 11-inch can actually only have up to 128 gigabytes, and then that is flash storage. Actually, no, sorry, the 11-inch is actually configurable up to 256 gigabytes, and that is the same with the 13-inch MacBook. And the processor in the 11-inch is 1.6 GHz dual-core Intel Core i5, which is available for the i7, and that is the same with the 13-inch. There's of course the FaceTime camera. There is a SD card slot on the 13-inch, but not on the 11-inch. So you get about 5 hours of web on the 11-inch and 7 hours on the 13-inch. Right now, I'm just probably boring you with all of these silly specs, but then I'll just probably put a link in the description for just to go to the Apple website. Because, yeah. Anyway, I'll just pass you on to Matt here, who is going to be looking at the Sony Ericsson Xperia Arc. So, Matt.
So yes, I've chosen the Xperia Arc because I've been wondering if I've always wanted a good Sony like this, and it's come out recently, and I love it. So here we go. The available colours are midnight blue and misty silver. I'm thinking about buying this, and I'm going to probably get it in midnight blue because that sounds awesome. The size is 125 times 63 times 8.7 millimeters, and in inches that is 4.9 times 2.5 times 0.3 inches. The weight is 117 grams / 4.1 ounces. The screen is 854 times 480 pixels. The platform is Android, which most of you will like, although there are some Mac lovers out there. The memory internal phone storage is 1 gigabyte up to 320 MB free. The RAM is 512 megabytes, and the memory card slot is micro SD up to 32 gigabytes. And the actual free memory may vary due to phone configuration. The battery performance may vary depending on the network conditions and phone usage, so I won't bore you about that. And the camera is an 8.1 megapixel and an aperture of 2.4, and that allows more light to reach the image sensor. The music player obviously is very good because Sony Ericsson have been very good at music and cameras. It's a track ID music recognition and a Bluetooth stereo and all that good stuff. And now I'm going to pass you on to Oliver, who loves the Alienware computer just as much as I love my Sony Ericsson.
So yeah, I decided to pick the Alienware M11X gaming laptop just because of the fact that I'm a big fan of gaming, and also since it's only at price of $700, I find that it has such a great value for money. Personally, I think it blows all the MacBook laptops out out of the water. Sorry, any Mac fans, but yeah. And so I'll stop. I'll get into the specs now. So it has I'll just go through the highest specs that you can get. Actually, no, I'll go for the low and high side. So processor, you can get an Intel Core i3 processor, which is overclockable, and you can also get an Intel Core i7 processor. I'm sorry, I'm missing out some of the facts just because it's just so much like stuff. So I just add that in the description.
Yeah,
Anything you want to say, Matt?
I'd just like to come in because I just thought I'll leave this on. It's not very important, but just in case you want to know, the Intel Core i7 has 1.5 gigahertz, and the Intel Core i3 has 1.2 gigahertz.
And also Dominic will just put something in here. And also
one.
and also the i7 has turbo boost. So yeah, I didn't button your one. Oliver carry on. Anyway, so I don't really mind about things like that because I just like to play games and I don't really care about specs and stuff that much as long as my laptop performs the way I want it to. So the operating systems you can get is Windows 7 Ultimate 64-bit and Windows 7 a Windows 7 Professional 64-bit and a Windows 7 Home Premium 64-bit. Basically the normal systems that you can get on most laptops. So now I'll just go into the video card since it's a gaming laptop. It's a 1.6 NVIDIA GeForce GT 335M with the what? Sorry. You can get a 1 gigabyte video memory and Optimus. I'm not quite sure what that is, but yeah. And also you can get a 2 gigabyte video memory and Optimus. Also, it has a 11.6-inch display with the I'm not sure why you need it on a gaming laptop, but anyway, it has a camera, which is a 2 megapixel HD video and picture camera with a dual digital microphones. So I guess you can use that while you're gaming, just to speak to people. And also, it has the hard drive. You can get up to 750 gigabyte SATA